Hey guys, I'm glad to see you made it to the second video here on the page. I tell you what, it's been a long day. I'm actually in the pickup, just pulled up in the driveway. Been thinking about this video for a little bit. Crazy stuff I found out today. For those of you that don't know me, I do actually work full-time. I own my own business other than just the lure stuff. I own an auction company and I sell real estate. And we're also a Class 3 FFL. So I wish I could say we just have fun fishing all the time and do stuff like that, but unfortunately that's not the case. Anyway, I'll tell you, so as you probably saw on the Facebook page, we got a pretty decent sized order in from one of the manufacturers. There's one manufacturer though that we're really super excited about, a very big brand name that lots of people like, and we haven't got that order yet. So I got a hold of our sales guy, the sales rep, trying to track this thing down and figure out what's going on. And because we really thought we would have had that like 2 weeks ago. So here's what I find out. And like I said, this is a huge learning curve for me, for all of us in the company, because we are new to this space. You know, as far as guns, anything like that, we've been in that space a long time. Fishing though, as far as selling, this is new to us, ordering from manufacturers and stuff like that. So big learning curve today. So I contacted my sales rep, had a very long conversation with him. Great dude, by the way, awesome guy. I mean, one of the best sales guys I've ever worked with. He is on top of stuff all the time. Basically, what he told me was, he actually started the conversation off by saying, you picked the worst time in the world to get into this industry. Think about that for a minute. You picked the worst time in the world to get into this industry. I'll finish telling you what he told me, but just think about that for a little bit, because I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably thinking what I was thinking. I disagree. Way more people are out fishing. Way more people have taken up the hobby, the sport, and it's growing and getting bigger and bigger. But he's right in some ways. So he explained to me that everybody's orders with this particular manufacturer are running behind. A lot of it had to do with the weather. Apparently their offices were closed. Their main operation was closed for several days due to a big blizzard that went through. He said they have several shipping containers actually sitting in the port in California. They have to figure out how to get that stuff from California clear across the United States, so they actually have inventory to work with. And as well as, you know, a lot more consumers in the space. So there's a problem there. Obviously, nobody has any control over that. Mother Nature, what have you. And as I'm sure you can figure, so basically it looks like this. These companies are obviously supplying places like Bass Pro, Cabela's, Academy Sports. You know, that's their bread and butter. They're spending millions and millions of dollars with these companies each year. Understandably, they're going to get better treatment than we are. I mean, it just is what it is. And I'm totally fine with that. I get it. So they have to fill that demand on that level. Then it comes down to wholesalers. Manufacturers have to supply the wholesalers. Okay, I get it. These guys are putting in $50,000 orders. I'm not. I can tell you, it doesn't take long to wrap up 2 or 3 grand in an order of inventory. That I can promise you. So I got a little insight to the deal. Guys like me are last on the list, along with the amount of product being so constrained. It all makes a lot of sense. So, you know, I told him, I said, here's the deal. We kind of had planned to do a big launch before now. What do we need to do to position ourselves with our customers so that they don't lose interest and they maybe forget about us? So he is actually contacting a gal in the main office tomorrow to try to get this thing squared away. Basically, he's going to say, hey, look, these guys got this big order put together. They're ready to pay you. Can we get this pushed through? So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll get some good news. And another thing is, you know, a lot of these companies, when you're buying to be a retailer, I mean, you have to drop 2, 3, 4, 5 grand with each company before they will send you inventory. I mean, each company is different. But the majority of them, you're having to spend, I mean, you're having to write a pretty good check just to get stuff. And like I said, you know, I mean, if I was a multimillionaire, it would be one thing. But we're not. We're a small company just getting started. Our budget's only so big. We're doing the best we can. And that's why we are doing business with the top shelf companies. I mean, could I go to a lower brand company? I know you guys have seen them. I'm not going to name any names. I'm not here to badmouth anybody. This is a fun channel. This is positive. This is upbeat. That's what this business is about. It's about fishing. Fishing's fun. So no negativity. But you've seen the lower end stuff. I mean, there's a reason why you can buy certain crankbaits for $1.50 and then others are $8. There's a reason for that. And we have chosen right out of the gate to only bring you guys good stuff. We don't want to bring you the $1.50 crankbait. We just don't want to do that. There's places for that. There's customers for that. And you know what? That $1.50 crankbait might catch just as many fish as that $8 crankbait. I'm not here to debate that you got to spend the $1.50 crankbait. And I'm not here to badmouth the guy that buys the $1.50 crankbait. But it makes a good point. Hopefully, when they see us, they're going to realize, yeah, I was only budgeted for this $1.50 crankbait, but now I can buy this top shelf stuff so much cheaper from these guys. I can step up my game a little bit. Anyway, kind of a side note. So anyway, just wanted to let you guys know what's going on, give you an insight to buying this stuff wholesale, kind of what's going on in the industry right now. And back to my original comment where I said the salesman had told me we picked the worst time in the world to get in the fishing industry. You know what? It's just a hurdle. It's just a step that we're taking. We're going to go through it. We're not going to quit. We're not going to give up. We're just going to keep pushing through and do the best we can. And hopefully, you know, our customers can understand. They're going to grow with us. As our company goes, our customers are going to grow with us. I think we're going to do, you know, I know we're going to do a good enough job that no matter what, you guys are going to want to stick with us. And, oh, the light just went out. And, let's see if we can get that fixed. So anyway, sorry about that. So that's the deal. That's what's going on. So just hang in there, stick with us. We're working hard. We're doing the best we can. We're still super excited. We've got so much cool stuff ready to roll. It's just a matter of having the product in our hand so we can put it in your hand. And we're just going to keep growing and going. So until next time, I'll see you later, guys.